So you may remember a few months ago I tested out the Sony A6700. Well, I tested out that camera and I instantly fell in love with it. So much so that I've actually gone out and bought one for myself. Yes, I have got the A6700. This is my A6700 and I can't wait to use it going forward on the channel. And I've also comboed it with a new lens today. This is the VILTROX 27mm F1.2, which VILTROX have very kindly sent out to me. This is new to the Sony E mount. I think it's been out on the Fuji mount for a while. Very excited to test out this lens, because if it's anything like the 75, it's going to be goodness. And on top of that, I'm also trying out a new chest mount system today. I found this on Amazon and it works with magnets. So let me give you a quick demonstration. So you put this nice bit of bling around your neck like so, and then you tuck it underneath your jumper, your t-shirt, whatever it may be. And then with this end, it just attaches like so. And the magnet on this is actually properly strong. Now this is just a trial run to see how the footage looks today, because I don't know how the stabilization is going to work with, you know, the rustling and the movement of a jumper or something like that. So you'll be able to be a good judge to see if it actually looks any good. And also what I do like about it is it's a lot more incognito and you don't have to wear the massive GoPro chest strap on. And if you want to check out anything I'm mentioning today, everything will be linked in the description below, including my presets that I'm going to be using to edit all the photographs throughout today's video. But with all that said, let's get out and do some street photography with the Sony A6700. Alright, so this is where we're starting. We're in the city of Newcastle. We're just going to get a photo right here of this gentleman. Okay, that's a pretty good shot right there, not bad. We're just getting warmed up, getting started. Could get a photo here, this lady. Oh, just nailed it quickly there. Oh, that's a good shot there. Actually, I kind of like that with the framing. Okay, actually, I didn't expect that to work, but that kind of does work, you know. Alright, alright. I'll take that. Right, so first off, we have that really cool view there, and then we have this really cool view here of this beautiful Porsche. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my focus point, and then I'm going to actually move it to the lower third of the frame. So we're not getting number plating, but we're just getting Porsche. And I'm going to open up the aperture a bit to give us a bit more depth to the image. To grab that right there, and maybe get something with the light here. That could look pretty nice. Might be able to get a nice shot of the arse here at like a third angle. Oh, we can actually. Ooh. You know, it's not like exquisite car photography, but it's all right considering what we've been presented with. I mean, the car is doing a lot of the lifting, and I'm trying to do a bit more with my photography and my skill set. Am I doing it? I hope so. Alloy shot down here, F4, looks pretty nice. Maybe bring it down to F1.2. Really separate the background in that. Oh my goodness, that is mighty. Oh, this is really cool actually. Oh, I like this shot. Oh, I do. That framing down there. Hey, look at that, yes. So I'm shooting at f10. I exposed more for the highlights because I know I could bring back the shadows. And then we're focusing on just the top portion of the building right there, delivering us that frame there. Oh, really cool composite here of the bridge reflected in this window right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to frame it up just like so. Look at that. Oh, that looks pretty cool, you know. I don't know how that works because I'm a photographer and not like a reflection master, but that's a cool, interesting reflection that's going on for some reason. Someone wants to explain to me in the comments why and how that's happening. I'll be very interested to find out. So we've now got this shot down here at 1/125th second, f7.1, ISO 100. We have got some cars in the frame, but we might be able to remove them in Photoshop Beta AI. Just lean on that a little bit. But if we can get those cars out the shot, which I don't think we can because there is a bit more traffic now, but nevertheless, I think that is a really mighty good shot right there. Look at what we've just been able to nail. So for our next shot, we've got some real nice framing here. We've got a bit of foreground from the bridge actually, introducing us to the main part of the image, which is the bridge right in the center of the frame. Oh, that is something else. And what about in portrait? Oh, portrait also is delivering. And what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to try and stay focused on the background and let these subjects walk through my frame. I've got a really cool composite here, right? Check out this frame, but what I need is someone walking through it. Okay, now we've got one gentleman on his own. It's all coming together. Shoot multiple photos. I think I got one. Yes. I'm really enjoying this focal length. So this is like the equivalent of a 40mm for the Sony A6700 or any other APS-C camera, and it's a very, I think it's a popular focal length for street photography. I've seen some videos of people talking about a 40mm, but I've never tried it out for myself, and you know what, it's interesting. It's a little bit challenging because it's also a little bit wider, so you got to get closer to people to take their photograph, but again, I think that opens up opportunities for different kinds of photography when it comes to street photography styles, and I like that. So I'm going to open up the aperture, drop the shutter speed, keep the ISO at 250, and try and frame the shot there so you only see the buildings but you don't see the cars. Even this frame right here, I reckon in black and white would look truly incredible. Photograph him from this perspective and get the buildings behind. Ooh. Oh, that's a good one. That is a very good one right there. Alright, I'm going to chill right here. Do I get this in landscape or portrait? I can't make mine up. I do both. So get that, and then get that right there. And then just wait a moment and get that on there. So that way we have got a few different photographs to choose from. Oh no, but the landscape one. I think the landscape one is the winner right there. So here I have got a really cool composite. So I'm shooting this at about f5, 1/800th per second, ISO 250. And what I need to do is just wait for a subject to walk through the frame, because then we can use this as a bit of framing. Oh. This guy on the phone quickly before the runner gets into the shot. I think, actually that's kind of interesting actually. I got the runner in the shot. It just looks really weird. But the one before that one was good as well. Alright, nice. What I'm thinking next actually is to have a subject walking through the frame, but focus on the background for one of them and leave the subject out of focus, and then do vice versa with another subject. So. Okay, that one's a pretty cool shot right there. That's pretty nice actually with the, ooh, actually no, I kind of vibe that. Can I take a photograph? Is that alright? Yeah? You look brilliant. I like your outfit. How are you doing today?
I'm freezing.
You don't look freezing, you look very relaxed. Oh, it's brilliant, thank you buddy.
I have, I've got a cigarette and coffee.
Well, you enjoy yourself. Take care buddy. Oh, brilliant shot there. That's perfect. That's what I wanted. Oh, nailed it. That AI autofocus coming in clutch. It was a sight. Oh, you want the autofocus there? I got you. Nice. Oh, I got that gentleman as well. 2 in a row right there. Got the guy at the vegetable store. Oh, and I got a nice wider shot there as well. I do like marketplaces. Marketplaces are a good place to try and get photos of people. Like that right there. That's a good one. Oh, I love the focal length of this. It's a really good focal length. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a walk by, which just involves walking up to the subject and then just taking a ton of photographs. I think I was able to grab him. Oh, I really was. Get the photograph of this gentleman through the window here. Nice. Oh, I wasn't even recording. Right, guys, I just captured the most awesome photograph of a gentleman just peeking around the sign. I completely forgot to press the record button on the GoPro, but look at the frame I was able to take right there. That was good. That's an interesting frame. Oh, actually, that is a kind of interesting frame. Oh, I didn't expect that to work, but it's got something to it. Yeah, he's a lot happier than that one. There you go. I went around for round 2. Oh, I got that gentleman as well. Just the autofocus in this. The AI. I mean, this has got a better autofocus system than my Sony A7 IV. which is crazy because that camera is like, what, £1,000 or nearly £1,000 more? Yeah. Oh, it's you again. I like your hat. Sorry, thank you very much, take care. I reckon I took a photograph earlier of that gentleman. I didn't realise it was the same bloke. That was a weird interaction. He was so chill with it as well. He must have been thinking at one point, though, is this guy following me? I just realised that I should have offered him the photos. Why didn't I offer him the... Oh, I feel bad now. Oh wow, this looks amazing. Alright, well, Photoshop Beta AI is definitely going to have to help me remove all the cleaning signs. Wow, look at that. There's a really interesting looking character behind me, and I would like to try and get a photo of him. Got a cool photograph of that gentleman right there, just posing in the window. That subject there, maybe. Yeah, so I got that subject over there. Alright guys, so that is where I'm going to be leaving today's POV with the VILTROX 27mm F1.2. We're going to head back, I'll give some final thoughts about the lens, and then we're going to have a look for the hashtag Curtis Padley to see what you guys have been creating. So here are my thoughts on the VILTROX 27mm lens. I enjoyed using the focal length. I didn't expect I would, but it welcomed new expressions for street photography to explore. It welcomed new composites, and I was able just to take really nice street candid photographs of people, of landscapes, of the streets themselves, and it just looked brilliant. Even car photography looked great with this lens. The F1.2, as you'd expect, is completely insane and bonkers, and I loved using it, but I do think this lens, in terms of its autofocus, was a little bit slower than other lenses that I've used from Viltrox, like the 75 F1.2, so maybe some firmware updates are needed for this lens to get it on par with them. Don't get me wrong, it's still fast, but it just felt a little bit slower. So some thoughts on the chest mount. I enjoyed using it. I enjoyed not having to wear a GoPro chest mount, but it's not a perfect system. It's not a perfect replacement. The one thing I like about the chest mount is it's got security. You know once it's attached, it's not going to go anywhere. When you have this just relying on magnets, you do get a bit cautious, and you do sometimes overthink, like, is it just going to fall off? If I whack it against something, is it just going to fly off and end up in a river or get smashed on the ground? So that is something you have to think about. And also, I found on a few occasions I had to adjust it just to make sure it was at the right angle. But don't get me wrong, whilst I did have to adjust it a few times because of this bit here, there was no signs of indication that the magnets were just going to let go and drop my GoPro to the floor. Like, you really have to put some strength into this thing just to take it off, and that gives me quite a bit of confidence. Now finally today, let's have a look for the hashtag Curtis Padley and see what you guys have been creating. Let me get my screen recording going, and then we are good. And we're going to start with this amazing shot of this lowrider here by Shane in downtown Las Vegas. This looks like it's straight out of GTA San Andreas, and that is awesome. These are great photographs. Look at these. Woo! That's crazy. Wow, we've got quite a few car photos here. Like, look at this. We've got an Enzo right there. This one by CY-tography. Oh, Ferrari F50. That is just pure filth. Oh, damn, there were some beautiful cars at this event. I am jealous, dude. These are sick photographs, beautifully captured. Oh, I really like this sunrise shot here by Stills by Z, London, with Tower Bridge, a single subject on their own as well. And we're going to take a gander at just two more photographs today. We've got this amazing black and white shot by Kev. This is just impeccable timing. We have got someone in a top hat with St. Paul's Cathedral behind. Like, what are the chances of that? That just looks so amazing. That's incredible. And the final shot today, I spotted this one earlier, but I had to save it till last. This one by Antonio. This is breathtaking. Look at that golden hour. Look at the silhouettes, the cloud formation, the building in the middle. It just tells a story. It's beautifully edited, and what an impeccably powerful frame. That's stunning. Seriously, that's my favourite photograph I have seen on the hashtag this week. If you do want the chance of your work being featured here on the channel, make sure you use the hashtag CurtisPadley over on Instagram. Now, if you would like to see a full review on the Sony A6700, then definitely check out this top video right here. Or if you'd like to see how it performs at night, then definitely check out this bottom video right here. But with all that said, until next time, create, explore, and inspire.